Big mistakes I was making when I was 14 pounds heavier and struggling to lose weight, part 2. I already posted part 1 where I talked about in the last 2 months I have managed to not only lose 14 pounds but get myself truly in the shape of my life, and still working towards it, of course. But more importantly, I feel literally amazing, and there were things I've been doing for years that I thought were healthy and just left me feeling really confused as to why I wasn't losing weight or why I wasn't more in shape. So let's get into those things. Okay, so there were a lot of healthy foods that I was just eating way too much of and wasn't thinking anything of it because they are healthy. For example, almond butter, peanut butter, hummus. There's nothing wrong with these foods. These are great foods, but they are very high in fat, very high in calories. They're very easy to eat a lot of without realizing it. So for example, we all know like one serving of almond butter, peanut butter is already like almost 200 calories. Your girl was not just having one serving. I was having like 2 to 3 servings. I wouldn't even think twice about it. And I wasn't just eating that like with one meal. That would be like a snack on top of my larger meals throughout the day. So I was probably consuming so many more calories a day than I thought I was. Now again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with whole foods like this. There are plenty of whole foods that are high in fat or high in carbs or high in protein, and there's nothing wrong with them. You just have to watch like what else you're eating throughout that day. Almond butter is healthy, but if I eat an entire jar of almond butter every single day, it's not gonna really work in my favor, is it? So simple fix with those foods, I did not cut them out completely. I love my almond butter, I love my hummus, but I just portion control with those now. I'm not having a free-for-all now with those types of foods. I need to watch it. Another thing I would snack on all the time and would think, oh my God, I'm having like just such a light little snack, cheese. I would have so much cheese, just like slices of cheese, or like, I would eat like half of a wheel of brie cheese, just way too much. And then I'm probably having it with crackers and dried fruits and other things that are also just kind of like these empty calories that are very easy to overconsume. Okay, next red flag. I was eating out at healthy restaurants, or restaurants that I thought were healthy. Because I thought they were healthy, I wouldn't really restrict myself whatsoever, and I would just go to town. For example, Chipotle. Here's my beef with those places. If you're not making your food at your own house, you truly at the end of the day have no idea what these restaurants are cooking their protein in or their vegetables in, what oils they're using, what sauces they're putting on. A lot of these sauces that they'll throw the chicken in or put on the salads have a ton of calories, a ton of sugar, or just unnecessary oils, just adding a lot of extra like calories and macros that you probably wouldn't have used if you were cooking at home and aren't realizing are being put in the foods. For me, it's just like the unknowing, like not knowing what exactly is in all the food, what exactly it's cooked in. And I feel so much better just making my food at home. We will still go out to eat, but it's so much less. Like I cook everything at home. And at first it was kind of difficult because I did feel kind of bummed out not being able to just go to my favorite restaurants like we were going to all the time. We would go out probably like 4 days a week at least. And now it's like once a week. But trust me, now I feel so much better, and I just feel so much more in control over like what I'm putting in my body. Like, let's talk about Chipotle for a second. I love Chipotle. I will always be the biggest Chipotle lover. And the food is so good. It like, for me, I'm the type of girl that I can eat an entire bowl and I can eat an entire burrito. I can do it. I have the appetite for it. And like, that's what's dangerous about like me, and like, I'm sure certain people can relate. If I'm gonna be a volume eater, or if you're gonna have a day where you're gonna be a volume eater, Chipotle is not the best thing to volume eat. Those bowls, those wraps are like over 1,000 calories. And I could go volume eat like my own homemade salad or even rice bowl at home and probably make it for about half the amount of calories. And then I can enjoy meals later without feeling like I'm going back on my progress. I'm not saying you don't need to eat at Chipotle, but it's definitely something that's going to be like a special treat for me, because I don't want to have to feel like I can only eat one meal for my entire day and it be like Chipotle. Like, I'm sure I have a ton of other little things I was doing that was really holding me back. In the comments, what you guys think, and what things have helped you, what changes you've made to help you lose weight. And again, I just wanna preface, this is not for everyone. I'm not trying to promote like everyone should be in a calorie deficit or watching what they eat or counting their macros or whatever. This is for people that truly just have been struggling to lose weight and feel confused and could be doing some of the things I was doing. Just making simple little changes that you didn't even know you needed to make could be like the key that solves so many things. I just feel like it could be really helpful. So